Thank you for joining us. This is Trinity Squad Gaming, and we are your hosts, Dan.
Jostle.
And John. This game was recorded at Forgotten Path for their store championship on February 28th, 2016.
And this is the finals.
On the left, Bernie's back with 4 TLTs and Mux, flying with 3 Syndicate Thugs, Pilot Skill 2 with Twin Laser Turret and Unhinged Astromech, and Torko Mux in the Hawk with Twin Laser Turret.
And looks like Eric's back with his BroBots. Just a reminder, IGB has Predator, Mangler Cannon, Sensor Jammer, the IG-2000 title, and Auto Thrusters, and C has Predator, Heavy Laser Cannon, Advanced Sensors, the title, and Auto Thrusters.
And what do you guys think of this matchup? Normally, people say BroBots are the favored in this matchup because of Auto Thrusters, and especially would be with Sensor Jammer. But what do you guys think?
So this was another list that me and Bernie were talking about that day, what to do against BroBots.
Mm-hmm.
And you're definitely correct about the Auto Thrusters being a pain with the TLTs. Basically, what you have to do with the TLTs is you have to fly at the IGs and keep them in arc.
Mm. So just pretend that they don't even have turrets. Just
pretend like you have the Y-Wing title, except you don't.
And I this is pretty interesting right here. Dan, what do you think of him putting the 3 Y-Wings up in front and the Mux right behind them?
So he's trying to get Mux to activate on one of the ships and have all 3 of his Y-Wings be able to shoot at the same ship, which I agree with completely in this situation. Because of the higher pilot skill, turning it to 0 and possibly killing it, because 8 TLT shots can equal HP or health, which is what each BroBot has. Yep. It's unlikely because of Auto Thruster, because of
dice,
focus, and all that
everything.
stuff. It's unlikely that it will actually kill something. Just the fact that if it can is what he's trying to do here. That being said, Mux is out of range.
Out of ability range.
Yeah, out of Mux range. So starts
Ooh,
off with 3 dice on his Mangler for 3 blanks.
Yeah, and
Brutal.
Yeah, no need to Predator here. Just go for a secondary Mangler Cannon. A lot better.
So, Predator?
And then you spend it now. You got 3 guns pointing at him?
At least 4 because Mux is there.
Yep.
4.
So he goes and spends it.
Yeah,
so
nice.
Is, I believe this is at Mux.
No, this is a Y-Wing.
Y-Wing 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's thinking about using the focus right now to save 1 damage or just take 3 shields.
What
Come on, Barney.
You do?
I'd spend it, because I may not roll focuses on my red dice. I have no idea.
And he decides not to. He decides to take
Bernie. Come on, you used my rule so well last game.
Ooh.
Predator. Blanks.
Yep. And he could either gunner here or...
I would just spend
it. Yep. 1 evade.
2 more.
Alright. Now he gets a shot. I mean, I guess because of the auto thrusters, you want to try to guarantee you getting 3 hits each time.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can understand why he didn't use it. So let's see. Mux goes first. Let's see if he can shoot that one.
Now, from that point of view, would you want to go for C? I mean, granted, C doesn't have the sensor jammer, but you have the focus. So
I would go after number 2 because there's no rock. I mean, there's not range 3 on number 2. I don't know. It's close. It could be range 3 from number 2 and 3, but
I mean, so because Bernie still has the focus this round, it doesn't matter with the sensor jammer because you just spend focus.
It's sort of kind of, because with sensor jammer and the focus, you only have the focus for the 1 attack. That means the second attack will be changed to a focus. You don't have a focus to change that.
Yeah. That's true.
So he spends his first the focused range 3, gets 3 evades.
Wow.
Perfect. Second TLT. Sensor jammer. 1 hit. So he needs 3 focuses to take a damage. Because it's range 3.
Yeah, BroBot B is going to be really, really tough to...
And gets 1 evade, auto thrusters for 2.
Yep.
Looks good. I mean, that's pretty much is what you'd expect.
Yeah.
First round of firing at range 3, you would expect not to do any damage.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if he's going to start with number... I would start with number 1 or 3, either one of those.
Yeah, because it
I'd start with 3.
matter.
Because you might not have a shot with R on IG-88B.
No, you haven't done anything to 1, so you switch to 2 now.
Yeah.
Because primary arc on number 2.
Ah.
And
right,
no
right.
rock. And no rock with any of them, so he only gets 3 evade dice.
Yeah.
But is that range 3? Yeah.
I think it was range 2 on number 1.
Range
It
2.
was range 2, but it was outside of primary, so that means it's possibly range 2 on number 3 as well. Inside primary, but it's close. Or it might not be, and the camera's just fooling us. That could be that's very possible. All right, let's see what he's thinking about. All his options. He's going at
Going at 1.
Going at 1.
Going at
He
B.
doesn't
hit.
have the
Sensor
Sensor
jammer.
jammed.
I would not spend it here because
No.
of. Oh no, he has no auto thrusters, but I still wouldn't. See, he does,
Oh.
and it pays off.
All right.
Puts 1 through. All right. Now, if you would have spent that focus and then nothing, okay.
And then sensor jammer right there. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the power
Yeah.
of the sensor jammer. Rolling average makes
And
you
it
go
is
for the
range 3 there. Range 3, so he's splitting them up. Just probably put damage, spend the focus for 2.
And what
Range
are
3,
they?
auto thruster.
Auto thruster,
thrusters.
right. Range 3.
And then 3
Three
hits.
3.
This looks good.
Nice.
Those are the Bernie dice I'm used to. 2 evades, takes 1 shield. Alright, now at range 2 on number 2.
No auto thrusters, no tokens.
2 does not have sensor jammer, so spends it for 3.
2
Takes 1.
1. And second shot. 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
There you go,
Nice.
Bernie. 2. Wow.
Wow. Missing
So
it by
close.
1.
It's just all paint, but the wrong type of paint in that
Yep.
situation. Well, Bernie really needed that, especially having 5 damage on the first Y-Wing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, 4 damage on a BroBot is really good for you to get. You need to get that. So yeah, it's a good situation for Bernie to be in here.
Once Bernie starts getting into the hull and on C, then I think he could start. Well, I guess you can't really relax at any point in
No.
this game. No,
No.
not at all.
Not when
Not
you're
against-
flying Mux.
Not against BroBots.
And not when you're flying Mux.
Yeah, BroBots, the upgrade on them, I don't know if you guys know this, but auto thrusters was like created to fight turrets.
Yeah.
So high agility, high with auto thrusters is sort of the idea of how you beat turrets in general. Yeah, that's why they were invented. So this is definitely going to be. It doesn't matter how well Bernie rolls. It's going to be an uphill battle no matter what.
1 straight. Oh no,
Slight.
1 slight.
He's trying to block some pre-boost shenanigans, but the thing is number 1 doesn't have advanced sensors.
I think he's just trying to block the 4K or something here.
Alright, so he does a 1 hard. Turn it in. I think it pumps number 2.
It
Oh,
does.
Definitely.
Definitely.
And then the hardest part of the game, a bump, 1 hard, large ship.
Pretty much.
Yep. The hardest part of the game.
There's something there, but I'm not even going to go for it. It's the one hardest thing. Alright, so we got
I
number
really like
1
this
going.
bump.
Yeah, the bumps there is fine because he can shoot at pretty much one or Mux.
Yeah, and I think he wants 1 anyways, and he has his focus there.
That is a
Bump.
Bump
Bump.
on Mux.
Bump City.
Which is
Yeah. So this makes Mux, PS0 target easy to do.
you put it on number 2.
You
Yeah.
put on number 2.
Yep.
You don't.
You don't care about number 1 because
No.
number 1's not shooting.
No
It's
art.
not a threat this turn.
Alright, let's see what Bernie could do in this turn with that being at 0. Let's see, he has 3 guns pointing at it. 3 is range It looks like a range 1. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's TLT.
Range
Mux
one
is
and two.
first.
Mux is first, 3 hits.
3 TLT on number 2.
Ooh.
Range 2, so takes a damage.
Wow, missed it by 1 again.
Yeah.
Spend the focus.
For
2
2.
hits.
Missed it
Jeez.
by 1 again. Oh,
Oh,
man.
he has the focus.
He advanced censored focus, so
Yes.
he just saves 1 damage. So, not bad.
Yeah.
That's the thing that really sucks against TLTs, is that even if you have the focus, if you have to use it defensively, it only saves you 1 health,
Yeah.
which it just feels bad. It's good, it just feels bad.
Oh man, every attack is off by 1.
Wow. That's really brutal. Alright, so now he goes for range 2 primary, range 1 primary, or you can range 2 TLT primary arc,
Mm-hmm.
or range 1 primary against someone. So he's going to go ahead and get the TLT.
TLT.
TLT the second one. Try to get it
Yep.
off.
2 hits in K turn, so no. Jeez.
Off by 1
Oh,
again.
by 1. Where are all those 2s?
Hey man, he's rolling average. He's rolling average.
That's true. That was very
Which
average.
which against TLTs, average TLTs versus average greens, it leans in the favor of TLTs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so he's attacking B right there.
So he needs to roll above average. 1 again.
so that bump was money for Bernie.
Right. Yeah.
Both being bumped, with only 1 focus. He only saved 1 damage this turn. That's insane.
Yeah, Eric needs to kill this Y wing right now to get back in.
Predator.
Alright, 3
And 3 hits.
Mangle.
1 evade. Nice.
Hit. Career. Oh, it was HLC.
HLC.
Show gets it.
Ah. Right.
And so now Eric has 2 ships. Has both of his BroBots, of course.
Right.
But all of the Y-wing, all the rest of Bernie's ships are full health. I don't like how Eric is positioned, just because this opens up Bernie's, it opens up a lot of things for Bernie to do. He can start bumping. He can basically, Eric is kind of out of position, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be able to focus Mux, or he's not going to be able to focus 1 ship with both of his ships. Pretty much whatever he does.
Yeah.
He could S-loop with number 1 and then 1 straight with number 2, and then shoot at number 2. But I mean, I don't know. It's possible.
I think Eric needs to just escape this battle just for a little bit.
Yeah.
And come
back
in.
around.
Come back. Yeah, I really like that. But how Bernie is positioning himself.
He's just gonna follow him, and then that's just more damage.
Not only just that, but it's even no matter where Eric goes, he's being shot at.
Yeah.
Sure, auto thrusters will be active and whatnot, but he's still being shot at, and that's gonna be tough. But
Right.
1 will get in action this round.
Let's see what we
Unless
got.
he 4Ks, then he won't get in action.
Yeah.
Nope,
4Ks right
4Ks.
there.
Yep.
Threw that stress down.
So it's definitely within range. It's definitely range 3 if in range at all.
And number
Advanced
2.
sensor focus. Goes for a S loop.
Yep.
That's a
Oh,
really
I
good
hope that's an
ring.
S loop.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Ooh.
Target that Mux.
But
HLC.
Mux is just gonna Mux number 2.
Yeah.
And could just die.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would okay. He's got a range 3 from number 3. He's got a range 1 primary from number 2.
And nothing from Mux.
And nothing from Mux.
On
So
2.
he only really has to worry about the range 1 from the Y-wing, dealing multiple hits
Right.
with 1 attack.
Mangler right here.
And he's not gonna. Or he's gonna 1 hit, gets evade, gets gunner.
Oh,
He
3
can reroll
blanks.
2 unless he's on Mux. He's on Mux. 1 hit
1
into a crit. 2 evades. Jeez, Bernie. Y-wings aren't supposed to. Well, Y-wings or Hawks aren't supposed to evade that much. Haven't you read the rules? All right. So Mux goes first. Going to TLT at number 1. He's got auto thrusters.
Has to.
He's got the sensor jammer, or he's got the focus for sensor jammer. So, I would almost just keep 2, but pays off.
Yeah.
Deals 1 more.
Because like all Eric needed is just one evade in the blank.
Oh,
Three
three
crits.
natural crits.
But
Can't
this is a
censor
TLT
jam.
though.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can't censor jam crits.
Yep.
True.
But he rolls the 3 natural evades, so saves himself another health. All right, range 1 primary, 3 dice.
Ooh.
He needs all paint.
Roll
Uh,
that
Okay,
range.
he has a focus.
So he has to spend the focus and
Mhm.
takes a crit and hope it's not direct. Damage
Damage
censoring. So
censoring.
no actions on your action bar. And it's range 2 from number 3.
range 2 TLT.
No
Oh,
other
jeez.
thirders.
No rock either.
1 hit.
One.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Average.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh!
Blank.
That's unfortunate. Wow. Every attack, like you said earlier, Jocelyn, every attack was 1 hit more than what Eric had. That's
It's-
insane.
Yeah. Eric.
That's gotta be
yeah.
frustrating.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You bring a list that can beat TLTs,
And you
and
lose
you
by
just
1.
you every attack that's so frustrating.
Yep.
I know the feeling. Oh man. And now he's coming in, jousting a.
Yes.
He didn't take a single damage that turn.
No, yeah. All his
Bernie didn't
shit
take a
are-
single damage that turn, and now he's jousting with a BroBot.
Because you have to.
I mean, yes, but it's still like, why would you? It's scary. Yeah, they're Y-wings, but it's still a BroBot.
Right.
But it's a Manglebot.
It's-
So
Yeah. And it's also like.
It's a sensor jammer
Yeah.
Manglebot, so it's more. It could just survive.
yeah.
And this right here is primary. He went right into range 1. No TLTs, just 1 shot.
Yep. Well, 3 shots.
Yeah.
And he's outside of Mux range, so that's good for
Ooh.
Eric. He gets to shoot first.
Nice.
Yeah, Eric needs this. What would you go for? Would you just try to go for a Mux at all the way over there?
No.
You range one of the.
Yeah, you range
Ys.
1. You range one of the Ys. I would probably range 1 number 3.
Just because it's in the inside track.
Yeah, so you can fly around it, or either one. Bernie's likely to K-turn next round anyway, so he does do a range 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hit it, crit,
nice.
crit.
Blank.
So 3 shields and a crit. Could be blinded.
It could be blinded.
He
That would be
Yeah.
really good if it was blinded pilot. And it's a
Direct.
direct.
All right.
It's not bad.
It's not the worst.
It's
Yeah.
not bad. Good consolation prize for
Yeah.
taking 3 attacks.
So next turn, if he does 4 hits,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if he gets the evade or not.
So
All right.
first TLT.
No, this is
No.
Oh, no, this is Mux.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sensor Jammer
First TLT, you're right. And average, but then off by 1.
spends it because you're only saving 1 damage. No, because you can save more from the primaries.
Yes.
If you roll 2 focuses and he gets 2 hits, you spend the focus to save 2 damage, not just 1. TLT number 2.
And
2
Two
crits,
crits,
can't even
no-
sensor jammer
yeah.
it. 2
Two
evades.
evades. Nice,
Alright,
nice.
alright.
Alright,
Let's go
range
with
1.
primary.
1 crit, spend the focus for 2. Yeah, hit crit.
And
3
Three
evades.
evades.
Alright.
okay, number 2.
Heating up over there for Eric. And
Hits.
1 to jammer, spend the focus.
And
2
Two
evades.
evades.
So he could have saved 1 health if he spent it. But I mean,
Yeah, it was a hard decision.
I mean,
right. Yeah.
in that situation, you have the possibility of protecting yourself for more than 1 damage, or possibly a crit,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I like that Eric saved the focus that round. Just because the possibility of taking 2 direct hits was a thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Now, with this situation right here, would you try to Signer's Loop and try to kill off 3 right away, or would you just try to go around the rock, attack Mux while in the meantime, and then meet up with 3 a turn or 2 from now?
So, I feel pretty safe with going for Mux here. The reasoning is because neither of the Y-Wings are going to have you in primary arc, and you'll be able to get at least auto thrusters. 2 may have, if this is a K turn, he may have him in primary. Yeah, so we'll have him in primary. But
maybe you could get it into range.
it'll be range 3.
Yeah.
Even like a 1 straight from the BroBot will probably get him into range 3. But, let's see. Too hard? Yep, as expected.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
that
it would
being
be-
said, the BroBot is getting muxed
Yeah.
this turn.
Oh yeah, BroBot will get Mux this round.
Yep.
Unless he 3 sloops that way. Yeah. He might be out of range 2. Oh, he 2-straighted.
Two straight.
If he 3 S-loop towards the top of the map, he could have possibly gotten out of range.
And then just have
Possibly.
targets on 2.
Yeah.
Maybe even 3. S-loop on
Yeah.
towards Bernie's side.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. IG-88B is muxed.
4 health.
Yeah. He's got 1 range 3, 2 outside of primary arcs.
So auto thrusters for each.
Yep. And they're trying to see if one even has a shot. I would have boosted there if I was Eric. I mean, yeah, you won't get the evade from C, but you're out of range of number 2,
Right.
and you could possibly be out of range of number 3 as well.
Yeah.
And then you're range 1 of Mux, who can't shoot you then. So you only have 1 TLT shot versus 3 here.
Ooh. 1 damage.
Yep.
Takes 1. We got 2 hits.
Sensor jams it to 1.
So 1 hit.
Auto thruster.
Yes. But he didn't need it.
Alright.
He should have. I think he should have boosted here, because then he only takes 1 TLT shot.
Spend the focus. Oh, no. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
2
Evade.
auto
Auto
thruster
thruster,
because it's
yeah.
outside of primary.
and
2
then
hits.
1 hit.
1 hit.
1.
Perfect.
Nice.
And then last TLT for the round. So this robot's gonna survive. And range 3.
1 hit. Sensor jams
Sensor
it.
jammer into
And
nothing.
it's K turn, so stressed, and 1 sensor
Sensor
jammer.
jammer into nothing.
Woo!
That turn, Eric needed that turn.
Yep. Never seen if he's an arc. Ooh, he may not be an arc.
It's close.
Oh, get fancy, Mux. Fly away. Yeah, they're getting secondary opinion. Oh, whose beautiful hands are those?
Well, they can't be yours.
Hey, man. Don't judge me. All right. Looks like we are in arc.
Alright. 2 hits.
We are definitely in arc, and it's not because Bernie just kicked my butt the last game. Definitely not that reason. 2 hits, so shield crit. Gets through.
Oh man.
Let's see what it is on Mux.
Weapons failure. Weapons failure?
Wow.
Primary weapon with 0 attack dice. Seems good. Oh, Hawk, you're such an interesting ship. Alright. So that means his TLT's turned to 2 attack dice, which is great.
Right.
Yeah. Especially with that sensor jammer
Yeah.
up there.
I like the 3S loop back towards Eric.
Seems good.
Yeah.
I think last round if he boosted and then this round S looped.
Or 4K.
Or 4K, yeah.
Give him the extra turn to
Yeah.
release stress and then come back.
Yeah.
Be as far as possible from 2, maybe
Yep.
3.
Also, if he boosted last round, he could easily do a 1 hard and follow Mux this round.
Right. Yep.
But Bernie probably would have done something differently if he
Yeah.
had a BroBot right in his grill. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Alright. What did you do?
Oh, I don't mind the 2 hard. 1
One
hard.
hard. Okay, so he's going after Mux.
Yeah. He is committing. He has been committed to the Mux. Well, that BroBot will be pilot skill 0 again.
Yeah.
Focus
And
is
Mux
up.
has no target, so no shot from that.
Yep.
But you got 2 and 3 points.
He's got number 2 pointing at you. Number 3 is in arc, but I don't know if it's in arc at range. Yeah,
I think it is.
they're calling it in arc at range 2.
Yep.
I think this was before the clarification in the rules where, yeah.
Yeah, if anything is touching within arc, but the closest
Yeah,
point
yeah.
to point.
So this
range
is,
2.
I believe that's how they played it.
Yep.
Is it?
So spend it for a total of 3.
Ooh, 3 blanks. You
So
see,
auto thruster for 1.
you could see the frustration.
Yeah.
Yep. If I blanked out,
It's
I'd
almost
be
deja vu from Alaska.
Yeah.
1 crit.
And no sensor jammer to change that crit.
Auto thruster.
Yep.
All right, now he's got 2 more TLT shots. He could. Oh, it could be game here. Range 2 primary arc.
No auto thrusters.
TLT.
No, but then you got
jams
sensor jammer
it.
and
Yep.
you got your focus. He's thinking about doing the focus right now.
I mean,
Two's
not bad.
not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, two's not bad. Spend it.
Yeah.
All right. 1.
And
No
and
auto.
no auto thrusters, no focus. He just takes it.
Yep.
And 2 down a sensor.
Down to 1. So he just
Has to
has to
spend
spend
the
it.
focus. Oh man.
1 hit.
Oh,
All right.
that is just devastating.
And then,
Primer.
wow.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
Because
I would
Because he had to spend it.
Predator the blank.
Yep.
No. Predator the hit into a blank.
so you could
Gunner.
get Gunner. Yeah.
Oh, but
But
then it's
he-
mangle guns.
Yeah. Well, he decided to keep it, and this is not
Bernie
what.
just takes a hit. Yeah, that's the worst case scenario for Eric. Wow.
Yeah. Everything's coming up. Millhouse.
Who's Millhouse?
Millhouse. You don't know that expression? Simpsons.
Of course I know the expression, but there's no Millhouse in this game. Anyways, so we've got number 2 Y-Wing doing a 1 straight, number 3 Y-Wing doing a 1 straight. I think that might
One
have been
slide
one
on
slide
number
on
two.
number 2, yeah.
One slider number 2.
They were in
I would have
hyperspeed.
almost one slider with number 3.
Yeah, to bring your arc over.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm. Oh yeah. So
Muxy.
he moved Mux before the other. Oh no.
Nope, that's
Never
right.
mind.
Yeah, Jocelyn, pay attention.
Wasn't paying
You have one job.
attention.
Sloop? Or are you
Slooping
running?
in.
Slooping?
Yep, sloop.
Sloop
To get
kind
out
of
of
Sloopy.
run. Yeah.
Getting out of the Mux range.
Yes.
Yes.
He needs to attack first. Take out either the Syndicate or the Mux.
Yeah, he's got to.
Is it-
I think
Take
he's
out-
got to take
take-
number 3.
Yep.
If he can get out number 3, number 3's in range 2. He's got to go after it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And primary arc.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to go after number 3 here. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, man. These dice have been
Yep.
frustrating. Alright. Mangles.
No
Predator.
focus. Predator. Blank.
Crit.
2 crits. Well,
Blank.
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 Alright, let's see what happens.
Boom.
Boom and boom. Double,
Double.
triple direct hit on number 3 total.
Wow.
So, he is off the board.
So does that mean number 2's gonna get 2 direct hits?
Maybe. That'd be flavorful. Alright, TLT. 2 dice TLT through...
A rock.
Through a rock.
Oh, that's close. I think it's through, though. Yeah, use the old school way.
Yep.
We've got 3 people.
I remember this
pitching
when
in.
everyone just came in, was like, is that arc or is that through a rock?
You
Yeah.
guys can't see, but there's 5 more heads on the top.
There actually is like,
Yeah, there's
like
everyone's...
there's 10 people like around that table
This was
right
so tense right now watching
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah. So I believe it is decided through a rock?
yes.
Right. So Mux, 2 dice.
Oh, you're about to roll 3, but you know
Ooh.
you told Bernie.
Yep, I had to. I got in his face and told him that he can only roll 2.
now.
Having a little laugh about it. All right,
And
one
one.
hit, and sensor jams it.
Yep.
Second
Second.
TLT. Yeah.
1
Spend it for 2. Why
Yep.
not? Huh.
and 2.
He got it. All right, he's good. That would have been very. That would have been disappointing to die to a Mux like that. That's for sure. All right, do a rock, yeah.
All right.
And TLT into a focus, and does he spend it?
It's not bad. 2
Two
versus
versus
3
Yeah.
with auto thrusters, I believe.
Without the thrusters.
With
Yeah.
just auto thrusters, no other ability. And if he spends it now, actually, if he spends it now and Eric can successfully evade it,
Then
so he goes ahead and leaves it.
and then yeah.
Spends it for 1, and evades it.
Ooh.
All right, let's see what happens.
So what's the play right here? I mean,
Mux
Robot
is
needs
almost
to
dead.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh.
chase that down.
I like doing a 2 straight, or maybe even a
Well, good.
3 straight, hoping to bump number 2 and still being able to shoot Mux.
Mm.
That's what I like doing.
Too hard here.
Oh, I would have went too hard towards the
Down.
bottom of the map. Make him commit one way or the other.
I actually would have 2 slighted just to get a little bit farther.
Well,
But
if
that being
if he
said-
goes too far, he can't Mux ability.
Right, but he also
Eric saw the two, hoping that. Well, he read.
Yeah, he wanted to bump. He
yeah.
needed to reduce the amount of shots he takes. That being said, he may not have a shot on Mux this round.
Yeah.
it might be out of arc.
It's
close.
Oh, yeah, there's no shot. No way, you can tell. You can just tell. You can feel it. No,
I guess
that line is way off. Yeah, there's no shot there.
Maybe he was hoping for the two to go in a little bit further.
Yeah.
Oh
No
man.
rock.
So, TLT with 2 attack dice. Outside of primary arc.
One.
Sensor
hit,
jammer.
sensor jammer.
Do you save it? Do you use
You
it?
save it here. This is
Yeah.
one of those situations. Yep.
There
Spend.
you go.
And then you
Spend
spend
it.
it for 2.
Yep.
And...
Two
Oh!
Auto thrusters for
Oh,
one.
oh my god!
Again.
Just
With
one too
one.
little.
That's brutal. Oh my god, that's so tough. I mean, you bring the list, like I said, you bring the list to beat what won last week, and you just get unlucky. The dice, your maneuvers were great, everything just the dice.
Yep.
That's what's frustrating about this game sometimes.
Thank you, Bernie and Eric. That was an amazing fight.
Thank you, Forgotten Path, for hosting.
And thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out our future videos. Our Facebook and Twitter are down below. And don't forget,
Fly loose.